Everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel and Superman Crypto. This is a really important utility infrastructure piece that is launched on Pulsechain. It is the first product out from Liquid Loans team, one of our top 3 ecosystems that's rolling out a number of protocols onto Pulsechain. And this is basically like a multi-sig wallet, which is going to be pretty crucial for people. It's opened up for everybody, which is pretty special. It's not normal. And of course, also to teams to use for running projects with when you need multiple signatures for to run a wallet and things like that. So it's called Pulsechain Safe, and it's live on Pulsechain now. So let's check it out. We've basically got 2 options here on pulsechainsafe.com, and you can see it's pretty simple layout. You basically have Pulsechain over here, which is pretty cool. You also have Connect Your Wallet, which is pretty cool, and you've got a bell here for notifications. You've got either create a safe here. So Safe is the most trusted platform to manage digital assets. Here's how to get started, create a safe. So that's what we're going to try and do here, or load an existing safe, which we don't have one. So we're going to be creating one. Create a new safe that is controlled by one or multiple owners. So if you've been thinking about a project or you want to share an account with somebody, maybe a husband or wife or whatever, you can do this on here. You will be required to pay a network fee for creating your new safe, but of course it's on Pulsechain and it's super cheap, so pretty cool. Warning: please do not use the nested safes feature. A safe address as owner of another safe. You will not be able to send transactions from that safe. Just remember that. Now there is a little cookies thing here, and there is an analytics as well. So I'm not sure what the analytics is, but we're just going to accept all here. And of course, we've got dark mode down the bottom. So you guys know we love dark mode in crypto, especially DeFi. Let's hit the old dark mode. Does that look pretty cool? I think it looks pretty good. So we've got a little key over here as well. And I like that. It's awesome. So let's hit the create a new safe. Looking pretty good. In order to create a safe, you will need to connect a wallet. So we're going to have to go and do that. Now, I probably realized that we need some Pulse in the wallet. So the one I was going to use, we don't have any. So we might use this wallet. And see if we can connect. So let's connect here, and MetaMask, Bitkeep, or Coinbase wallet seems to be the wallets at the moment. And of course, Connect Your Wallet is like logging into Web3. Select your wallet from the options to get started. So we're going to use MetaMask, and we're going to hit on an account. Let's connect. So that's just going to ask us to see address, account balance, activity, suggest transactions approved, pretty standard stuff. And of course, we're going to connect there. So bam, there we are. Create a safe on Pulsechain, looking pretty good. So let's hit the connect button. You're about to create a new safe wallet with one or more owners. Yes, please. First, let's give your new wallet a name. This name is only stored locally and will never be shared with us or any other third parties. New safe will only be available on a Pulsechain, which is pretty cool. So we're going to call it something. I see there's some already default names here, but we're not going to use those. And let's have a look here. Safe house. How about that? The safe house there, something out of a scary movie. Safe house, looking pretty good. So we're going to click continue. Your safe will have one or more owners. We have pre-filled the first owner with your connected wallet details, but you are free to change this to a different owner. Add additional owners, wallets of your teammates, and specify how many of them how many have to confirm a transaction before it gets executed. So this is really the power of the multi-sig wallet in general. The more confirmations required, the more secure your safe is. Learn about which safe setup to use. The new safe will only be available on Pulsechain. So you can see the name of the owner here. You could give it a name. So owner 1 here. Let's go owner 1. And of course, a PLS, they've got an address there. And of course, you can add another owner by just clicking here. And you can go owner 2 here, and you can have another address, right? So that's pretty easy. We're going to pick up another address here, and let's see what we've got. So I'm going to just get this address and copy that in, and click paste. There we are. We've got 2 addresses. So basically, 2 or more is a multi-sig. Otherwise, you just have your own wallet, right? So pretty much it. You can click add another. We're not going to do that, and we can hit the rubbish bin if we want to get rid of it. Not bad. So any transactions requires the confirmation of 1 out of 2 owners, or does it require more? So we're going to have 2. But let's say that we had 3 people, owner 3, or 3 or more, basically. We put another address in there. That would be pretty cool. And so if we had another address in here for argument, then we could have, say, up to 3. So you can see it's got up to 3 there. Maybe we require all 3 owners to do it, but or maybe we just have 2. Or maybe for some reason we just have 1. So you can decide. But basically 2 or more is typically what you're going to have there, which is pretty easy. So that's kind of cool. We're going to click continue. And we've got here a detail. Safe House is the name of the multi-sig wallet. Any transactions requires confirmation 1 out of 2. So in this case, we're probably going to want 2 out of 2, right? So that we both have approve it. Hopefully you get on with the person. So then we click continue, and it's going to take us to review. So what have we done? We've connected the wallet and selected network. We've put a name on the multi-sig. We've got owners and confirmations. Now we've just got a review. So pretty cool. We've got 2 safe owners there, 1, 2. And of course, 2 out of 2 there. So you're about to create a new safe on Pulsechain, and we'll have to confirm a transaction with your currently connected wallet. The creation will cost approximately 0.001 Pulse, apparently. I'm not sure if that's the case there. The exact amount will be determined by your wallet. So we'll wait for the wallet to pop that up. I think that's under the old testnet there. So we'll click create, and it's going to pop up a wallet. It's going to have a little fee there, but we're going to click the market price. Don't click the default. Looks like it's on old Pulsechain prices on the testnet. So make sure you probably click market, just be on the safe side. And we're going to click that as well. So yeah, so we're going to click safe there and click confirm, and let's see what happens with this wallet. So here we go. Please do not leave the page. Your safe was successfully created. Bam, there we are. That's how easy it is. Looking pretty good. Wow, look at this. It's so awesome, isn't it? Look at this. 2 addresses, of course. Home, assets, transactions, address book, apps, and settings. Looks pretty cool there. We've got Safe House, view assets. Of course, let's have a look at the assets. We've got no assets in here at the moment, but you get the idea. And we've got the home page, connect and transact builder, use a transaction builder. So we could do that too. So it looks like we've got a few features there. Disclaimer, you are now accessing third-party apps, which we do not own, control, maintain, or audit. We are not liable for any loss you may suffer in a connection to interacting with the apps, which is at your own risk. You must read our terms, etc. So we're going to continue and see where that takes us. So kind of cool. We've got a transaction library up there. We've got new transaction enter an ABI. So we've got lots of extra features in here. We're going to push this little arrow here. It's going to take us back to the menu. So we've got some apps. We've also got settings. So we've got cool safe nonce there. We've got some nonce. Security reasons, transactions made with safe need to be executed in the order. So the nonce shows you which transaction will be executed next. Now, obviously, you can play around with that when you're like canceling transactions and stuff like that. Got a contract version there. Manage safe owners, add, remove, and replace or rename existing owners. Owner names are only stored locally and will never be shared. So we've got a couple there that we can play around with. And any transaction requires a confirmation 2 out of 2, so we can change that too. So we can add a new owner as well. Pretty cool, right? That is pretty cool. So if we go to assets, we've got assets on here. We've got no assets, of course. Transactions. The only transaction we've got is the creating of the safe itself, which is pretty cool. Permanently, it's 8 o'clock here in good old New Zealand. We've got an address book as well. Address book's pretty cool. And we've got a couple of different ones here, owner 1 and owner 2, which is pretty cool as well. So the South House there has got its own address, looking good. And then, of course, we've got the 2 addresses that we used as well, including the first address and owner and the second owner, and, of course, the safe there as well. So pretty cool. And we can click send on these, which is pretty nice. Straight out of the gate, so we can click send tokens. So we're going to try and do that. And we've got sending from the Safe House, 295 to owner 1. We're going to select the asset. We can select post. We're going to click max amount there. Let's say we click 100. Or let's say 1,000, for example. We're going to go next, and that would probably process the transaction. So that's kind of the idea there. So that looks like a lot of the cool things there. We've got import as well. We've got import there. You can drag in the CSV from Safe, and you got export as well. Click the export there. You're about to export the CSV file with the address books details, and we can create an entry as well. So that's pretty cool. So lots of cool features on this Gnosis Safe. Now we've got open QR code as well. So let's see what that is. We've got the open QR code here. This is the address of your safe. Deposit funds by scanning the QR code or copying the address. Only send PLS and tokens, ERC20s and ERC20 and ERC721s. Basically, what they mean is PRC20s, PRC721s. Might be a bit of a typo there. Maybe they could fix that up. That's kind of cool. What else we've got? Copy to clipboard, and you can view on the Pulsechain scan as well. So this is the block scout, and you can check it out on the scout as well. So it's pretty cool. Very, very neat. So you'll have internal transactions, everything else on there, which is pretty neat. Took a little while for the render, but that's kind of cool. So that's pretty much it. And you can view assets, obviously. We've got no assets there, which is kind of cool. What else? The transactions address book, apps, which has got the transaction board at the moment. No doubt there'll be more apps in here, which is probably be cool in the future. And that's pretty much it. So how long will we do it? 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I think that's pretty good. I'm no doubt we'll get some notifications in here as well. If we've got multi-sigs running. So very cool. Hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and I'll catch you next one. Take care and bye for now. And of course, well done, Liquid Lines, getting that great infrastructure utility in place.